Welcome back to day 21 of the 75 Days No Gambling Challenge. We've officially stepped into week 4, and if you've made it this far, I want you to take a moment to breathe and be proud of yourself. You've gone 21 days without gambling. That's 3 whole weeks of choosing clarity over chaos, of choosing to rebuild rather than self-destruct. That's not small. That's powerful. Last week, we focused heavily on finances. Understanding your financial position, tackling debt, and setting up a structure for real change. But as we all know, just budgeting your existing income isn't always enough, especially when your expenses far outweigh what you're bringing in. That's why this week we're focusing on income generation, specifically ways to supplement your income from home, online, using tools and talents you may already have. And today, we're diving into one of the most empowering and flexible income streams available to anyone, regardless of where you are in the world. And that is monetizing your skills or knowledge through ebooks and online courses, using a platform called PayHip. Let's start with the why. The world is shifting dramatically toward digital learning. People no longer want to wait for traditional education to catch up. They're looking for fast, relatable, and demand knowledge from real people with real experiences. And that means, yes, you. Someone who's gone through something, learned something, or built something, has something valuable to offer. Whether you're a 55-year-old who's worked in admin all your life, or a 19-year-old who's learned how to edit TikToks like a pro, your knowledge, your process, your insight is useful to someone else, and people will pay for it. So, how do you go from, I think I know a few things, to, I'm making money from selling my knowledge online? Let's break it down. First, identify your skill or area of expertise. This doesn't have to be something traditionally academic. Be you're great at home organization, managing anxiety, baking simple, budget-friendly meals, training dogs, writing resumes, doing basic plumbing repairs. Or you've learned how to overcome gambling addiction. Even that can be turned into a helpful guide. Don't overthink it. Start by listing 5 to 10 things you're good at or have experience in. If you've had people ask you for advice on something or say you should teach this, that's a good sign. Once you've identified your topic, the next step is to brainstorm what problem your knowledge solves. For example, let's say your skill is budgeting. The problem you solve is helping people manage money better. Maybe you know how to stretch a $300 food budget to last a family of 4 a month. Maybe you can show others how to stop living paycheck to paycheck. Focus on the outcome. That's what sells. Then, choose your format: ebook or course. If you're good at writing and explaining concepts clearly, start with an ebook. If you prefer to talk or teach visually, then consider doing a video course. The good news is, you don't need fancy equipment. A smartphone with a camera and some free editing tools like CapCut or Canva is enough to create clean, helpful content. Now let's say you choose an ebook. Here's how you get started. Outline your book. Think of it like a series of mini lessons. Start with an introduction: who you are, what you're teaching, and why it matters. Break the content into chapters or sections. Use simple, conversational language. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for clarity and usefulness. Write your content. You can use Google Docs or Microsoft Word. You don't need 100 pages even. 25 to 40 pages is solid for an ebook. Think of each section as a conversation with your reader. Teach, guide, encourage. Design it. Use canva.com to create a cover and format your content into a visually appealing PDF. Canva has free templates for ebooks, and it's beginner-friendly if you're doing a course instead. Break your topic into modules. Each module should cover a specific part of your subject. You can record your screen using Loom or OBS, or even film yourself talking directly to the camera. Use free tools to edit and subtitle, and then organize your content into logical steps and make sure each lesson builds on the one before it. Now that your product is ready, let's talk about PayHip. PayHip is a global platform where you can sell digital products, ebooks, courses, coaching packages, memberships, and more. It's beginner-friendly and doesn't require upfront costs. It only charges a small fee per sale. You can even list your products for free and just share the link. To get started, sign up for a free PayHip account. Upload your PDF or video files. Set your price. Add a description and a cover image. Share your PayHip link wherever you can: WhatsApp, Facebook groups, Reddit forums, TikTok bios, YouTube video descriptions, etc. Now, branding. Don't be afraid to give your product a unique name, something that grabs attention and speaks directly to your audience. If your ebook is about how you paid off our $50,000 in debt on our $5,000 income, call it something like Debt-Free on a Budget, My 12-Month Journey. Keep it personal, clear, and relatable. Positioning yourself in the market means figuring out who your ebook or course is for and speaking directly to them. Are you helping single moms, broke college students, people new to sobriety, speak their language? Your life story is your credibility. Here's the most beautiful part. As you grow, so does your product line. One ebook turns into a bundle. One course becomes a full program. You're not just selling information, you're creating a new identity. You're becoming someone who helps others, not someone who's constantly recovering from mistakes. This process also helps replace the dopamine hit of gambling with something so much more powerful: purpose. The joy of getting a sale notification, pride of knowing your words helped someone, momentum of creating and building something that belongs to you. To those of you thinking, but who would buy from me? Remember this. There are over 4.5 billion internet users. Someone is looking for exactly what you have to offer. Don't disqualify yourself before you've even started. And lastly, this isn't about getting rich overnight. This is about planting seeds today that could transform your life in 6, 12, or 24 months. This is about creating new pathways, new income, identity. Tomorrow, in day 22, we'll look at another online income idea that you can start, even if you feel like you have no special skills at all. So stay tuned. If this video added value to you, like, comment, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to check out the link in the description for my habit tracker and budget templates, monthly, weekly, and daily, all for just $5 on PayHip. Let's turn your recovery into your legacy. See you in tomorrow's video.